Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury channel. And where am I today? I'm in Singers. Bringing you content. That's what I'm doing. I'm bringing quality content to the viewers. Not buying views, not buying subs, just making amazing vids in the most amazing locations in the world. ArchieLuxury, the greatest YouTube celebrity. Cut. Hey guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel and the ArchieLuxury channel. Unicorn shit. It's as rare as rocking horse shit. A little bit more common in the marketplace. Guys, I'm wearing the t-shirt. I want to talk about Rolex. I want to talk about Rolex lists. That's right. See, what's happened for a long time, you went into the Rolex dealer of your choice and you put yourself down on the list. That's correct. Many ADs, you put yourself on the list. When the piece comes in, they will give you generally 24 to 48 hours to come in and pay for said piece. Interestingly enough, it also, once these lists get a bit full, it's then impossible to put your name on there. I've heard of many people last year. Scotty, my good friend Scotty, unicorn shit. Scotty was trying to put his name down for a Rolex Submariner Sports with date. They wouldn't even take his name down. They wouldn't take his name or a deposit because they know how very hard it is to get these pieces in. The Rolex lists, and it's a very interesting thing. Whilst I was in Singapore, I set about talking to a few ADs, and it would seem that the list is starting to disappear. A good friend of mine told me last year, this was Alan. Alan told me last year that in Bangkok, the Rolex store at Bangkok International Airport, they just put Steel Sports Rolex in the window. If you are lucky enough to see it and have enough room on your credit card, you too can get a Rolex Steel Sports. This is what the world is coming to. Rolex Steel Sports is it's impossible to get. So some of the ADs, Alan was saying to me, I told him the story about my friend who got a Submariner steel ceramic date. He just went into the AD and he managed to get one. I explained, and Alan said to me, that's exactly how it is in Bangkok. You can't put your name on a list. You can't pay a backhander and get them to hold it secretly. It's pretty nasty shit. Interestingly enough, me and Dave were walking around some ADs, and Dave told me a story. He went into one AD who had this huge cube of Rolex steel. He didn't know whether they were sports or a mixture of sports and Datejust and Oyster Perpetuals, but it was basically, there seemed to be a man from mainland China who he was on a cell phone, and he appeared to be like a mini dealer or a grey market dealer, and he basically, Dave kind of just stood in the corner and watched, but it was basically a 12-page invoice. 12-page invoice. And this is what the situation is. I know many VIPs who I'm not going to name them to protect the guilty, but last year this particular person, very wealthy Hong Kong Chinese collector, his auntie in Hong Kong was sort of a VIP at this store because she was hugely into jewelry, as the rich, super rich are, and she used to be able to get Rolex Steel Sports. Not anymore. mainland Chinese dealers are coming in and buying cubes. This is what it's called. It's a cube of Rolexes. And we witnessed this firsthand in Singapore. Basically a mainland Chinese dealer. He was buying, there was 12-page invoice, a gigantic cube of Rolex steel. I was trying to, one of the guys who saw this was trying to be discreet, so we didn't go through it and see if it was Daytonas but a lot of Datejust steel. I suppose there would be Oyster Perpetuals in there, and Rolex Steel Sports. They're basically buying a cube of watches, and we're talking millions of dollars here. A 12-page Rolex invoice. Fuck. It's it can only happen in Singapore or Hong Kong, but that's what these grey market Chinese dealers are basically doing. And you can't really be angry. I don't think there's any. I've got no hate or animosity towards the Chinese dealer. He's just paying the piper. He's buying a big quantity, and he's trying to get the best deal he can. But he's prepared to buy a cube, and that can be, a cube is pre-assigned pieces. There'd probably be a sprinkling of sports. There'd be a sprinkling. There would be a day dates. No, sorry, no day dates. Sorry, that was a steel pile. There'd be Datejust, Oyster Perpetuals, Air Kings, Milgauss, Explorers, Explorer 1 and 2, GMT maybe. That's a very hot watch. But this is the way it is. They are coming into the marketplace buying a cube. That's what it's called, a cube. And how do you compete against that? If someone is prepared in one foul swoop to pay retail and buy harder to sell models like Datejust and Oyster Perpetuals, harder to sell models as a package. So they kind of, it's just an incredible market. And they may have a Batman in there, they may have a Hulk in there, they might have some other interesting Rolexes, but this is the way it's gone. It's the super Chinese. AD has moved in and he's taken it. He's taken it, man. He's ready. He's paying cash. As I say, a 12-page invoice. It's amazing to see these dealers with these super customers. So how do I feel about it? I'm not angry at all. I mean, I don't have any animosity. I've got 5 Roli, fuckers. I've got 5 Roli. So, yeah, to help mine go up. So, what's good for the gander, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, fuckers. So, I think it's interesting how when you hear that the mainland Chinese are buying up these pieces, they're committing to a 12-page invoice, a cube, and a steel, Rolex steel. That's all the requirement was. They bought a cube, and they'd be hard to sell models like maybe some 36 mils, maybe some ladies, but it is amazing. This is what is happening. This is how the market is going. So fascinating, very, very fascinating. To see it in honkers firsthand is amazing. Rarer than unicorn shit. That's right, I kid you not. Rarer than unicorn shit. And just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So hey guys, if you put a big enough order in, you too can get some of the Rolex Steel Sports models. I'm Paul Pluta. This is the ArchieLuxury, the Paul Pluta and the ArchieLuxury corporate channel. Tell me, guys, what you think of this video. What do you think? Is that how you interpret the Rolex market? The Rolex Steel Sports and also Rolex Steel. Put some comments, like, subscribe, tell your fuckwit friends, and put some nasty comments below. I'm Paul Pluta. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
This will be some good footage for you.
Yeah, why
Right,
not?
after this chair, stand on the yellow box, alright? After.
Okay.
Alright. One yellow box, two. Second, just sit on the yellow circle. Yellow circle, 3, 2, 1, sit. Right, legs apart, please. So legs apart. Your
Legs apart, lads. Legs apart.
Like that. Yep.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh. Fucking hell.
Take you anywhere, Arch. Hey?
Can't take you anywhere. Fucking hell.
You don't mind heights? You look like it.
It's a bit late now, Dave.
I didn't know you didn't like it.
What a studio.